Let me abuga, let me see you da buga, oh bo bo bo, ow, oh bo bo bo, abuga. People, we've been chilling, obviously, as you can see, at the Chill River Resort. We've been dining, we've been kayaking, there's more to do, we'll be swimming, there's so much more to do. But now is the time to do something extremely important, to speak to the man who transformed what used to be a thick forest, actually, close to the river, date forest, right? A man who transformed a date forest into this lovely river resort. His name, I'll tell you shortly. Come. Kofi Graham. No, you're a big man. So you're the owner of this place.
Yeah.
How long? CEO, Chief Executive. Yeah. This is big, man. Congratulations. I'm awed at what you've been able to conceive and execute here. It's lovely.
Yeah. With the support of my family.
Right.
My lovely family. Yeah.
It's
my
beautiful.
My lovely wife,
right.
in particular.
I like that. I like that. I love the sound of that. Yeah. How long did it take to do all this?
We started in 2016.
Right.
2016. The structure you see there, because of the mode of construction, what you see there is like what do you call piles building. Right. Interest in the carpenters who did here from Adan.
Okay.
You see that most of the structures are founded on water.
Yeah.
And the river. So they actually, what you see there, the first this in there has two pipes. Oh. So the depth at the front there was about 20 feet.
Wow.
Initially, but the sun creeps in. So I think it's shallow one now, probably around 15.
Okay.
Yeah. What time?
Wow. No, this is beautiful. How did you conceive the whole idea of putting a lovely resort together like the Chill River Resort? What inspired us?
The inspiration, again, like I said, it's a childhood hobby of angling, you know, like
using hook and line to catch fish.
Yeah, catch tilapia. And it's in Keta, we used to go to the lagoon. And I always had this dream that somewhere along the line,
right,
I'll create an environment where I'll be able to do it better,
right,
in a more relaxed manner,
more luxurious manner.
You are not allowed to go to a lagoon. You probably be caned,
yes,
if you are caught. So we used to,
hide and do it.
Exactly, yeah. The same thing as going to the beach to pull net and right. Yeah. So as time went on, and okay, I'm a quantity surveyor by profession. I did building technology, so I'll come as a building technology. So that's the construction aspect, at least conceiving it is fairly easy.
Right.
So, like I told you, 2006, we started this structure, the house you see across there. I'm
told the story goes that you came here with your wife.
I came with my wife
to buy fish.
Anyangwi, the main town. Where
a normal expedition to buy fish at Anyangwi.
Keta, about 45 minutes drive to Anyangwi to buy fish. That's the start. So from there we referred to Tunu. Tunu is a place called Tunu. Okay. So we drove here. Yes. You see the road.
So you drove here looking for what?
Fish.
Okay.
So we met a gentleman who took us like an escort to. We got some fish, but then my wife said, "Hey, my dear, this is the kind of thing you've been dreaming about.
You've always wanted."
Yes. Right. We built some because we had attempted buying land at Adan.
Okay.
But we didn't get it exactly where we wanted it. Yes. Okay. So it was went exactly. Something didn't go right.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
We thought that somewhere nearer Keta also would be better. At least you can just need this.
So you went looking for something land you didn't get, but looking for fish.
Was fish.
In the process of finding fish, your wife got the intuition like, yo, this is what we've always wanted. Charlie, we should be moving with our spouses all the time.
I tell you, there's another story the same way.
Right.
Women, they have the third eye.
Oh, Yahoo!
Which you don't have. The third eye, which you won't have.
Yeah, true, true.
So this guy, like I said, led us to the old man because he said, look, he has to talk to him. He's like the chief. He's not a chief, but he's like
an elder.
The elder.
Right.
Soji, Midao Soji.
Midao
Soji is the head of the Yepe.
Okay.
He's the head of the Yepe clan.
I like that.
Yepe is, you know, is
Masaba. Very huge.
That's why Midao is the male head. Right. And Minao is the lady.
I've heard my uncle say
Minao.
Yepe.
And the interesting thing that you find that Minao is married to Midao.
Wow.
Because he refers to that Minao in this as my wife.
I see.
I don't know what that was. Yeah. You know this.
Interesting.
So
there's this book, The People. Yeah. It's very big. Yeah, I'm sure to be inside. I'll go and find it.
This is the Yepe is a cult. You know, you see them with that red this thing and you know that tinkling.
Yeah. Right.
So it was very pleasant. I told him. I said, okay, land. Go and come in 2 weeks.
Right.
So 2 weeks, but we were so excited, you know, very, very excited. My dream had come true, Charlie.
Yeah.
So we came back. So he's okay. He has this piece of land owned by 3 brothers.
Right.
You know, he was the eldest and his 2 younger brothers. They had met and agreed. They call him Aboagye. Aboagye means garden.
Right.
So it means that's a very choice.
Right.
It's you know, is a bit upground, you know, so not prone to flooding. So you know, perfect for us. So we started planning.
So did they sell it to you?
Yeah.
Right.
It was then 4,500,000.
450 Ghana cedis.
4,500.
4,500.
Yes, that's that. If you look at those terms.
In 2005.
2005. Yes.
Right.
2005. So we came, got a design, very simple design. We started, you know, because you know building is not easy. So there was no pressure. So small. No light in the only water.
Right.
So by 2011, we're ready to move in.
Okay.
But now here, so you have to buy plant. You know, it involved a bit of money. So you couldn't just got the plant and we started living here. We got our car. We got some sailboat from the UK so that we could sit in and have fun as a family. Was good. Then we started. So, Charlie, I need to leave here. Look at all the land.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit here.
And what this bush?
But you know, we used to, you know, we have this culture of early morning walks. So we walked to the beach. You know, the beaches are 8 minutes drive from here.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Interesting. Instead of being called Anyami Beach, it's a town, Atiteti. So Atiteti is actually Anyami Beach, but it's a town. It used to be a big trading town. Right. So about 2 kilometers is now in the sea. That's also tragic.
2 kilometers of
Atiteti town.
Tidal waves has taken over.
Yeah, the sea.
Wow.
So we walked to one time. We found some. We turned. It was like I'm fascinated by water. So I looked at the man and said, hey, look at that huge stream there. So let's walk. This is a bit of a diversion. I'm just telling you. So we started walking. Charlie, we can get some land here because Charlie, the stream is huge, like from here to here. Yeah. So we started walking. We saw some lady. Auntie, you know, it's very land. Can you buy some land? Oh, I think she knows that most of it is sold out. So we just praying that Charlie, something will work out. The place look beautiful. That's at 30. So we kept walking and we met a man sitting under a coconut tree. I greeted him. You know, so I asked him, like, oh, went to. So they had the owners of the land. Dosema clan, that was his name.
Dosema clan
owned this land. So this portion, about maybe 50 meters down, belonged to his family. So can we? He said, no problem. we can sell it to us. Actually, the excitement more. So within 2 weeks,
yes,
we organized ourselves. Went there. Because it wasn't, excuse me,
so expensive
as Accra land. So we thought it was worth.
So that's a key. That's a gem. Like if you're a Ghanaian abroad or you're veteran or anyone, you're in Accra, you've made money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to start scouting around because it won't be as expensive.
Yeah, sure. It won't be as expensive.
That's a key.
Yeah.
I got that.
Same man, without. I told him that. I think he would want more land so that, build a holiday, build holiday homes. That was the original concept.
Right.
So you see, passing on land beyond the wall, it's vacant.
Yeah.
That was the first piece of land we acquired outside this to build a holiday. All this was not part of it.
I see.
The idea of the holiday vacation was like-minded people who can be in a building technology who arrange to get this design done and then maybe arrange finance somewhere and build. Maybe people pay on plan, that kind of stuff. Like it happens elsewhere.
Right.
Then like-minded people also live here. So weekends,
not
only us.
Right, but people of the same social. Right.
At least. We never started. Then somebody said, why don't you build something like a restaurant or something first where people can come and buy food there. So we abandoned the holiday homes concept. Started building this middle structure here. Then the architect said, look, you have some accommodation. So you see there are
some chalets.
6 rooms, we call them deluxe rooms now within the hotel. 4 river facing rooms and 2 suites. So you have 6 as part of this structure.
Right.
So all these.
I guess you're not even done yet.
For now, we are done. Because see, if I tell you the truth, as a quantity surveyor, we deal with money.
Yeah.
And if you look at the economy today,
true,
it's not prudent to spend any more money on any
facilities.
Yeah.
So let's talk about
if you put 2 million cedis in this and you put 2 million in treasury bill, which one will bring you money? So until the economy stabilizes, you have interest rate around 10%. Then you can do an investment because comparatively you get more here. But as things stand, it's not prudent for anybody to put his money. You start.
Right. Let's talk about the facilities you have here.
Yeah. So,
I've seen a few, but you mentioned some to me.
Yeah, basically we have, let me start from here. We have the waterfront, which water sports. We have the shed there. We have kayaks, the dalo. We have the arbor motor. These things. We also have a mini, small. You see me there. I won't call it yacht. It's a mini. I
saw that.
It has this in there, a cabin down there with a small washroom and all that.
Wow.
And there's a small heat, so it's not yet in service. So then that's for the water sports area. Then you go here. Traditionally, a kitchen should be part of it. So
definitely.
The bar, conference, restaurant. Bar, conference at the top. That's the conference.
Oh, the top there's a conference. So if I have a wedding, I can have it here. Reception, conference, holiday, relaxation, anything.
It's a total solution.
How much did it cost you to put this together? It's $1 million project, man.
I would put it today about $1.5 million.
$1.5 million.
Yes. Then because of this thing.
I like it.
But we keep adding. It's very, because the place is vast.
One thing that I've seen that impresses me is that there's this walkway. I thought it was just for fun. Then I was looking and I realized the community people were walking through it from one end to another. That's very
the story behind that is simple. This was acquired separately. So this was phase 1 of the hotel.
Okay.
Previously, we didn't have the other portion. Okay. But we had the golf course there. The adventure golf course. Yes. Then the east the people commuting between the two
end to the other.
And the other option was to get them to walk all around the road.
That was too much.
Unfair.
That's too much.
So we thought that we bridge the two distance and create an access for them. So that's the story behind the bridge. So that was how we solved that problem. So people get concerned that when you are here, you see people, you think they are in there.
Yeah, they are not. So that's a very thoughtful way of integrating and building in a sustainable manner.
That's the technology bit, because then you look at it and use your.
But in doing so, you've done this very lovely, walkway, like a canopy.
That's connect part of
it's a very beautiful thing you've done out here, and congratulations.
Thank you.
When I grow up, I want to be like you. And I like the fact that your wife is very much a part of this story. It's lovely. Thank you for talking to us. So how can anyone get here? If anyone wants to get here, how do we get here?
Very simple. Which way do you want? The easiest way is to come by vehicle of your own. Or alternatively, you take public transport, drop at Savietula. There are taxis there. Savietula is
the drive through Savietula is so nice from Double Junction. The drive all the way to Kata. Oh my God, it's lovely.
It's lovely. The corridor is lovely.
Yeah,
it's a lovely corridor.
Very, very lovely.
We are trying to bring it up so that total holiday destination. When you come, you have so much to do. You should like Gambia and those places. We line the beach.
Sure. A lot more people should come back and invest, right?
Invest,
Is it worth it?
But you see, currently, I would say it's tricky because life is hard.
True.
It's tricky. The hospitality business is a tricky business because a long-term thing. And like now, look at it, fuel prices. So our sharing is 600 cedis. You probably will need the same amount to buy fuel and come. So we need solutions like some of these, get public transport, more effective comfortable public transport.
That's true.
To which can then the cheaper will consider pick up for our guests. Pick up from when you drop outside Tula.
Then we pick you and bring you here. That's true.
Are you getting me? When it's time. So you probably will be looking at getting STC to reconsider. It used to be STC running Accra Keta. Running Accra Keta.
Right.
But there was a horrible accident. So this road, what's the word? The people started
associating it with something.
Spiritual. The local transport people that very bad accident. Look, the bus fell on the side and dragging people on the street. The people were if you sit on the distance like that. So people boycotted when it resumed. Nobody wanted to sit in it again.
Has it still affected it? It's back now.
No, it has to. It's something I'm thinking of. We just spoke about it this morning to get the STC back. When we are STC back, a lot more people
will come towards the border.
Then we drop off. And even so, now there's one going to Aplawo. I believe places like Sugakope, they are served by it because people can drop off at Sugakope. Connect to it. Like here, we need something like that.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Let me ask you one final question. Young people who are aspiring to be like you, do something meaningful and leave some legacies and all of that. What should be the ultimate advice you want them to take?
It's not a straightforward issue. You see, coming to this, to live here, I don't want to get into political economy, but I feel, look, when you look at this mangrove and you see these clams, it's a lot of resource that people can just pick. I saw some of these documentaries, the Gambia, and those where women pick the clams and things, process them, and sell places. It's a whole business. But here I don't see anybody doing it. Meanwhile, people complain there's no work. Are you getting me? I think, you see, that's what I'm saying, it's a bit
tricky.
I don't know what is the educational system. We have district assemblies. The assembly should be able to look at the opportunities in a particular area and look for resource people, young students to come who are finished to come and look at opportunities. I look, touch is useful. In our local communities, a sign of success is having both a block building, a tuba hall. No tuba hall, then you are not made progress.
If not done.
Why should it be that way? I don't know whether I'm biased because I did building technology, but frankly, I think there's a lot of research which has been done lying on the shelves of CSR, Building and Road Research Institute.
Yeah, BR.
Or touch and all these things. But who's picking up? Where is a follow-up? It's a whole, you see, we need a complete paradigm shift. Our professional, our engineers, we don't value what we have. Simple.
So we should tap into our environment. Look within, tap into the environment, and use it to create something valuable.
There's work. There are fishes here. You know, I did a bit of aquaculture when I came, but you can see some of this is the how do you call this things? Cage.
Yes.
The blue this is. You know, what's a lot of people told me, oh, yeah, the water is salty, the fish water. I said, look, let me try. Me, I don't believe me, don't try. Hey,
just have to try.
What I realized is they were surprised when my friends came, those fishing. The survivors are 50%. 50% will die, but 50% but the ones that go are very tasty.
Right.
Because of the salty nature of them. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So people are, you know, it's back to the fish. There are certain fishes here. Why don't we study? No, but we do tilapia culture. Why don't we find out how exactly this fish, how these fishes, the life cycle, I don't know what word to use, what they eat, so that we can grow them.
And then in quantities,
exactly.
Then we have comparative advantage.
Tasty fish, exactly. Nothing is happening.
Mr. Graham, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. It's been eye-opening, and I've loved this place, but I've loved talking to you more. I really appreciate it. I think more of us should come.
Presence.
Thank you so much. But you, what's your name? Alote Prince. So you're the manager of this facility.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Tell me briefly, we are ending with here, right? What do you have here? Why people should come here?
We have a lot of things. Here is a complete resort, a one-stop shop, where you will come here and you will not feel like going back to Accra.
That's true.
The weather, the green, the serenity here is perfect. Now, along the Volta region, within the corridor of the rivers, right down from Kita, Ngloga, up to this part called Anyanui, you will love to be here.
True.
Now, from this stretch, the Chill River Resort is premium. Compared right from here to Kita, there is nowhere that you can get the best ever. Now, when you drive and you get here right from the front office, you see pure African touch.
I love the reception.
It's an excellent place to be. No matter the stress you are coming right from Accra.
No, even the way they write the chill on the signage there in Accra make me chill.
Straight away.
I love it.
Straight away. You see, when you hear the name, you will feel like going to a certain...
That's my wife's handiwork.
Your wife is great.
Going into a different class of its own.
Yeah.
But when you get there, you say, okay, you are now in
At the
Africa.
chill.
And here is a pure Africanized, cultured way infused together with Caribbean and the African touch. You get
Everything some.
Everything some.
My God.
Now, right from the front office, the reception that you will receive, you get fresh coconut, fresh from there. You can see a lot of coconuts all over the place. Fresh. That will be the first welcome coconut drink. Our own farms, yes. From there, we have the mini golf.
The one on the right. I saw that.
Excellent. The mini golf. Many people have not seen it before. Hey, Ghana, just come and see.
All right.
I can bet you will go and return back.
I'm blown away.
Right from there, you move. We have 3 types of rooms here. we have the paradise chalets. And when we say paradise, we mean paradise. There are a lot of chalets and a lot of resorts and hotels. To visit here, and you will tell it by your own story, not me, and not anyone here. So it starts from there. We have the deluxe. Now, our deluxe is a river view. Where the weather that you will experience.
The view.
You will not even love using any air condition. You want to feel God's own nature.
Oh.
Now we have the
Standard.
executive suite. So
Right.
3 types.
Executive suite. So paradise, chalets, deluxe, and then the executive suite.
Yes. Now, so our chalets goes for 600 cedis.
Okay.
With the internet accessibility, you have breakfast, you have pool, and other things
A
available.
swimming pool.
Yes, a very
God.
beautiful swimming pool.
Lovely.
We have the deluxe is going for 800 cedis a night. It also comes with all these packages. Then you get the executive suite. Executive suite, the way the room is, you will love to be there. You really, really love to
How
be
much
there.
is that one?
That goes for 1,300 a night.
Fantastic. It's worth it.
It's worth it, yes. Then we have the riverfront restaurant and bar. It's an open restaurant and bar. We want to feel the African touch. We don't want to enclose where you have air condition. You are on the countryside. You must really feel what God got for you.
Charlie, what God got for you. That's
Sure.
what we are getting here right now.
One time.
Exactly. Thank you. Like, this has been good. So, anyone can come here.
Everybody's invited.
You are invited here.
Yes.
This is the place to be if you're running out of breath. You want a good life and you want to enjoy something rejuvenating, revigorating, like a magburi. I don't know how to say it, but if you want to chill, it's the Chill River Resorts. I'm done. No, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I see you again.